like I'm in Tales from the Crypt in here. I'm trying to be very quiet because we're on at my parents' house. And of course, you know, my family hasn't slept in years, but everybody else is asleep. Dear. Watch this. No one's even awake.
Don't shush me.
Well, you've got to be quiet. You don't want to wake. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. And there you have it. Right there. The person who I wondered if they would ever talk just said, don't shush me. Oh, God. You know, I was thinking, this friend of mine and I were texting each other last night, and we were like, you know, there are all these like blogs and pages, and they get like zillions of shares, and they just are like, what are they doing right? And I was like, you know, I think they're like giving advice and telling you like what you should do. And I think I ain't got nothing. I'm not going to tell you what to do because I don't even know. So maybe that's the way you become popular. I don't even know when I'm doing something wrong or right. My family hasn't slept in years. Amos takes medicine. We're always having to screw around and change it. I mean, trying to be like a mom and a daughter at the same time, a wife. It's really hard. I'm not that good at it. I mean, life is tough. And I mean, obviously, I'm sitting down here in the lap of luxury in Florida, and I'm saying that. But I mean, I woke up this morning, so I'm still giggling at don't shush me. I know. I mean, so for the record, I haven't slept in 8 years. That's why I look old, and that's why I get the senior discount at Rose's. So Amos is 8 and has autism, and before Amos, we had 3 neurotypical children. I think that's the way you're supposed to say it. Basically, just, you know, plain old kids, bad on their own, but you know, not legitimately like had a reason to maybe not be perfect. Well, they slept. They slept in their own little beds, in their own cribs. They didn't sleep with us. Now, maybe when they were like tiny and like little carnivores, they did. But, and I'd be like, my children sleep so well. My children, you know, because I was such a good, this is my coffee cup. Because evidently there's like 2 coffee cups in this house. I swallowed sand. Chrissy, I'm so glad to hear that. Sheila said I was looking skinny. Sheila, it's because I have on this giant sweater I got at Brooks Brothers on sale. I like it so much. Look at my precious friend up bright and early. I mean, Lori, why are you up? You don't have a small child. I mean, who gets up at 7 a.m. on a Saturday? I just want to know who you people are, because I thought y'all were my friends, and you're not. I'm not going to be the old person. I'm not going to be the old person that's like, I like to get up and walk at 6. No. You're going to be like, Adrienne sleeps till 8 or 9 every day of her life. Because why would she get up? I want to stay up till midnight, and I want to sleep till 9. That is my ideal schedule. Sheila has a bad dog. I mean, I really did I didn't swallow like a piece of metal. Like Kathleen, she's up at 5. I mean, that's like being in hell. Well, it's one thing, Kara, if you have like a real reason. I get up at 4. I mean, you people are in the wrong place. Y'all are not going to like me. That's probably one of those. That's probably some advice that people tell you. Like, you should get up at 4 and start your day. No. I can't sleep anymore. sleeping into 5:30 is amazing. Senior day at college. I mean, all these, I realize that some people, oh, yeah, I mean, go to bed early, wake early. Well, not me. If you said to me right now, Adrian, you go in there and you go to sleep and don't you come out till tomorrow, I'd be like, goodbye. I digress. So Amos, so my other three kids slept. And now if I had written a blog before Amos, I would have been like, well, here's what you do. You do this, and you do this, and you do this, and I have a PhD, and these are going to be wonderful things. Well, then Amos shows up. No. He does nothing that is possibly, nothing I do makes him do stuff the right way. He doesn't sleep. He sleeps with us. I mean, he woke me up and said, I missed you. It's the middle of the night. Turn on PJ Masks. I will say that he has not had an iPad since a week ago tomorrow. So, like I hear someone. Janice, now you sound like my mother. I was just about to say that. My mother gets up early because my dad is asleep. And it's almost like a baby. Like she wants a little bit of time to be asleep. I mean, to be awake alone. It's true. Yesterday, my mother was like, oh, tomorrow's the farmer's market. The farmer's market is so nice. I know why Mom likes the farmer's market, because my dad goes to the farmer's market and she stays here by herself. So I couldn't help myself because I've been here for like 5 days. Oh, Mom, do you love going to the farmer's market? And my dad goes, she doesn't usually go. I was like, oh. It's funny for somebody to talk something up so much that they don't do. And the fact that he doesn't fall for it. I mean, what if I kept saying to my husband, oh, it's the grocery store day. You've got to go shopping at the grocery store. You love the grocery store. And he'd be like, shut up. You're wrong. Haven't been to bed yet. You people have lost your minds. So we've been at my parents' house since Monday. We've had no iPad. And we have done okay. Really done okay. But I'll tell you what, it's no joke around here. No iPad. Amos, if anybody has a child that's not neurotypical, if you think your regular kids are addicted to technology, Amos is addicted like times a zillion. So no iPad this week has been huge. It's basically like saying I was a meth addict and I quit cold turkey. Another special needs mom here. I'm unfortunately up. Right, Deborah? What are you drinking? It's coffee. I just couldn't find a freaking coffee cup. I found one of those disposable coffee cups. And then I realized you can say a lot about my dad, but he's clearly a recycler. The coffee cup, when I put the coffee in it, it was like real soft. And when I went to drink out of the top, it had some weird flavor at the lip thing. He's probably used it for like a month. Disgusting. I know, we're proud of Amos too. They need to be occupied the way they want to be occupied. What does he watch on his iPad? Everything and anything. And the problem is the iPad, it's not like it's all bad stuff. It's just the constant trying to get him off of it. I mean, it's a big deal. A tech break. Well, I think we need a permanent tech break. No, he didn't have it when we were at home. He broke it. He broke the iPad. He threw it downstairs at Easter breakfast at my cousin's house. So then it was broken. Your jams are cute. Well, this isn't actually pajamas. This is my new house sweater. I think Amos is doing good on this trip. Amos is doing pretty good on this trip. Amos is like, my mom does great with Amos. Did you order a new one? Well, we got a replacement because we have insurance, but he has not seen it. And I had it shipped here because at the time I was like, we're going to die. But then we pushed through. Our nanny's here with us, and so she helps me. We need solidarity. Amos has been, I think, pretty good, but he's broke. Let's see what he's broken this trip. We broke the iPad Sunday. He's broken a table. My parents have like a glass top table, and he picked up the lamp and like whacked the table, and then the table shattered. But I will say, like, we don't have anything with glass at our house. So there's not even a chance. Like, I would no more have a glass side table than I would, like, put Fireball in my children's stockings. I understand that I'm going to die. Yeah, I mean, on Sunday when the iPad broke and I pushed him on the swing for like 8 hours, I ordered 2 iPads. I was like, I ordered one at Walmart to pick up on the way to the airport. I mean, I was like, this is going to be terrible. But I'll tell you something, my older children, who are, how old are they? 16, 14, and 12. They were like, Mom, don't give it to him. Because I think for them, he's on it all the time, so he's no fun. So he has been more fun, or not fun, but he's been more chatty since he hasn't had it. Now, I'm not telling you people that a child with autism, I'm not giving you any advice. I'm from Ireland. This is not the place to come for advice. Ask my subscribers. So we're doing a little coffee chat with my mom, my subscriber group. And it's just a place to have no judgment, which even on this page sometimes you'll have people be like, me. I don't need judgment. I don't need to judge anybody. I don't. My son is the same with his CD radio. He has to have his music. He has cerebral palsy and is 32, but 16. Now, the music though, Rhonda, that seems good. I look forward to when my little dude starts kindergarten. Actually, I didn't want any children, and I haven't birthed any. I have full legal custody of my great niece and nephew. Wow. Amy, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. I also have no memory because my brain is so tired. There's only one judge and it ain't us. Maybe that's the way to say it. So anyway, how are you from Oregon? I'm good. I got Florida. I'm in Florida behind me. Look, there's some blue sky. Can y'all see it? You can look blue from there. It's blue. We're going to the airport today. That's Amos's favorite thing on the planet. We are going to Uber to the rental station. Not that we have a rental car, but because he wants to take the metro. Is it the metro rail? Anyway, so we're going nowhere that we need to go just so we can ride the little metro thing at the airport and then figure out how in the devil to get down to Delta. And, we always fly Delta because of this mask mandate thing. So today, there is no mask requirement. So it's kind of nice not to have to go through that. Though I'm going to wear a mask because I feel like when I'm in the airport, you're about 8 inches from somebody and people are coughing up a lung. And the flu is around. I don't love a mask, but I will say, ain't nobody can argue they don't work because you fools didn't get sick for like a year. Or I didn't. Not a cold, not a nothing. So anybody that says masks don't work, well, then why in the hell didn't you get sick for a year? Anyway, we, uh-oh, there's Dad. I'm going to wear one, and I'm probably going to wear one all the time. Hi. What are you doing?
Just getting up. Just getting up.
Where's Mom? Is she asleep?
Yeah.
Just me and Dad, Amos. Um, yeah. Yeah, and there are a lot of people with COVID. You were ill. Well, I wasn't ill for a year. I mean, I got COVID, but I didn't get anything else. Anyway, from now on in flu season, I'm wearing a mask. Did you go anywhere that year? Yeah. Well, my kids went to school. The rest of the nation was sitting around at home. Not in Chowan County. Our asses went to school. I mean, I'm not kidding. When we started school, I was like, this isn't going to work. This is going to be insane. And no, we started school a week late and just bing, we went to school. Socially distanced, masked. Well, Amos didn't wear a mask. So he missed a lot of school because of exposures and all that kind of mess. But yeah, we went to school. No sick. Did y'all hear that? Is that an owl? Anyway, blah, 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 blah. What part of Florida are you in? The south part. Now, near Miami? Mm-hmm. Near Miami. See, got nothing. Good morning, Sandy. Sandy, I'm early. Sandy's a subscriber. Sandy, we're supposed to be doing a coffee chat at about 9 a.m. Have you met Trump yet? No. Was I supposed to? You're dark. Really? Suntan? Your face looks thinner. Dark? No, but my oldest son wants to go to the Kentucky Derby. And evidently Trump is going to the Kentucky Derby. But it's like a 16-year-old. He was like, I have this phone, and she said we can sit in her box, the Kentucky Derby. I just have to get there. I'm like, yeah, so my subscribers have been hearing about the Kentucky Derby. That was the wind. What do you think of the Johnny Depp trial? I hadn't watched any of that mess. I had the flu. Oh, I hadn't watched the Johnny Depp stuff. How did you do with your health routine this week? Oh, we'll talk about that with the subscribers. So I've been on a new health journey the last almost 2 months. I'd started at 182, down to 186, down to 172. Well, I was at probably 184. And then when I decided I was going to start a health journey, before I started, I gained 2 pounds. And the last time I came down here, I gained 5 pounds. And so then I had to go home and lose the 5 pounds for the second time. But this time, I don't know. There's no scale here. So I don't know how I've done. They are both crazy. Yeah, Alicia knows. But maybe I haven't. I hope I'm not back over 175. Adrian on a health journey. I did go to the grocery store last night with Amos because he's eaten like 24 of those peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So anybody that's really not into processed food probably wouldn't like me. And Kim said that's a no. It means you aren't really invited. No, Kim, this is like 16-year-olds. So you could say like, not that I have a box at a state game, but if I did, I have a box at a state game. If y'all are going to be in Raleigh, come and sit with me. So I have told Thomas that if he wants to go to the Kentucky Derby, I need to hear from an adult. That's what I told him. You're missing out on Johnny Depp. Oh, thank you, Alicia. I like Johnny Depp. personally, and I don't want to say who did what to anybody, but I did see a picture of him holding up his tiny little finger that he said she like cut off with something. Mm. That was. But Amos and I went to Winn-Dixie last night, and to get more peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I bought a box of Haagen-Dazs bars, which I will say only come with 3 in a box, and I only ate 1. I don't even really like sweets, but I like a Haagen-Dazs bar. It's true. It's true. Uncrustables, yes. I mean, and Amos likes them in the microwave. Are you on the Wegovy shot? No, but I'm on the, what do I take? Saxenda. So it's a daily shot. Is that what I'm taking? Yeah, it's a daily shot. Lori, I told my subscribers we would have a big Johnny Depp, Amber Heard discussion because they're all dying to talk about it. So I might have to hear what they have to say. Kathleen, we'll put that on our agenda. We have to hear from Angela tomorrow. She's our health expert, our PA that's been doing health talks with us. And people are like, forget health. Let's talk about Johnny Depp. Yes, Eddie, I agree. I'm team. Wegovy is 1 a week. I know, but that's not what I'm taking. He's sexy. He's not sexy in that movie, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He uses that weird voice. Boarding school talk. Yes, we're going to talk about boarding school. That might be like Tuesday night. My oldest son is at boarding school. I have another one going next year. Oh, you want to talk about a talk I wouldn't do on this page? Lord knows. They'd come out of the woodwork. Be like feral cats coming after me. Okay, subscriber, see you at 9 with my parents. Carry on. Y'all have a good day. Now you're awake. Once I'm awake, I'm not complaining about getting no sleep. Just you're awake.